Okay, I said I wasn't gonna do it, but now I gotta do it. Screw all the introductions. I had just made a video like a hot 3 minutes ago before I pulled up the Costco's and was like, hey look, I'll be back after I pick up this dog food at Costco's. Dog food. But I made a joke about what I was gonna make a video about going into Costco's, about the Costco's experience for black people. And I know I'm not the only one. But this has happened several times where I have seen people going into Costco's before me. White folks, Indian folks, Asian folks, non-black folks, basically. And nobody get asked to show their Costco's membership card. But when this Negro walked through the door, excuse me, sir, excuse me, can you show me your Costco's, your membership pass? And the first thing I say is, you didn't ask that couple, you didn't ask that dude, you didn't ask that woman. And when I pull that card, they get to looking stupid in the face. So what I want to talk about right now is accidental racism. Because you don't even know you being racist. You just being a fellow employee. But let me show you how conditioning works, right? Lily White goes into the elevator with her nice purse, her nice shoes, looking like a nice little old Lily White girl. And this black man comes into the elevator behind her. 6'6", well dressed, right? Educated. And what does Lily White do? Lily White slides over to the elevator wall and clenches her purse. But before Lily White unconsciously protects herself with the wall of the elevator and wraps her arm around her purse and clenches it to her body, she takes note that the man in the elevator pushed the floor above her. He's going to the penthouse. And she's going to floor 5, 6, or whatever the case may be. And upon her noticing that he going to the penthouse, she asks him, oh, what are you doing at the penthouse? Or who do you know at the penthouse? And he hits her with the, oh, I own this hotel. I'm just going up to my room for the night. Ooh, looking at it. But you wrote him off because of the condition that you've been through for years, little Miss Lily White. Little Miss Lily White, you took that man to be someone who's going to take from you. You took that man to be a vicious black man. You took that man to be a rapist. You took that man to be a murderer. You took that tall 6'6" black man with a beard and a nice dress suit. You took him to be something evil. Right, because God is white. Jesus is white. Therefore, the devil must be black. I'm just saying. Accidental racism. Going up in Costco's right now, I watch, let's see, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, roughly 10 people walked in front of me, and not a single one picked up their Costco's card, nor were they asked to show their Costco's card. But in my individual state, with my face mask on, I get stopped, called back to verify the Costco's membership card that I hold, and to ensure that it is in fact my card. Now, here's where it really get gangster. Now that they found reason to single me out about if I have a membership card or not, I'm such an old Costco member, and this is like my second card, that my face is getting faded. I mean, it's still there, but it's a little faded. She had to ask me, is that you? Man, get off the gas. What, you want to see my ID too? Man, you are Costco's, man. You're a grocery store. Quit acting like that. I can't buy nothing unless I got my card to check out. Why is you acting funny with me? Accidental racism, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, it was a Lilly White that stopped me. I'm saying this to say because I'm frustrated, yo. And my first video wasn't even gonna be about this. It's just the fact that I had the experience and I gotta share it with you now. If you wanna know what we going through as black folks, this is what we go through. Accidental racism. No, let me not soften that for nobody. It's racism. Alright? My first video, I was pulling off the feeder road and getting on the 290, but I had to pass by a lawman. You could see the face that I made when I passed him. You see my eyes cut and look at my rear view to see if he was following me. And then he pulled out. My heart dropped. Do you understand? Look, let me tell you something. I came up with the philosophy of riding with no rear view. You know why? Because I'm tired of looking at it. I'm tired of looking in the rear view. I'm tired of checking to see if they behind me. God damn it, if they behind me, they're gonna be right here in this side rear view mirror. They're gonna be right here. And I'm like, oh, they're trying to pull me over. I ain't trying to go through the paranoia of driving through my rear view, occasionally looking out my windshield. That's not cool. That's not what's hot. All right, America, that's not what's hot. And that's what black men go through. I'm pretty certain that 98% of black men drive through their rear view. 100% drive through their rear view after they pass a lawman. Guaranteed, especially if they've been to jail before. It's because the culture that's been created. And that's what I'm talking about, the culture that's been created for white folks. All right? You don't even know how to recognize white privilege. You don't even know how to recognize racism. The fact that you don't have black friends lets me know that you're an accidental racist, low key. If I can scroll through your friends list and you ain't got nothing but a handful of black folks, and they probably in another state or another city, and you don't see them in your day-to-day application, you probably an accidental racist, low key. Like, and I'm saying that not to get off on you, but I'm saying that so that you can realize what's really going on. I don't understand why people feel the way they feel, why the black folks feel this way, or, you know, there's still things going on in the black community. Hey, we know. Trust me. And that was in my previous video about clearing house and getting to the bottom of the bull crap so that we can address city officials, so that we can address local congressmen, so we can address our state legislature, so that we can do the proper steps. But we first got to clean house first before that. But this right here was solely for my experience in Costco that I just experienced today. You know, right now at 1:30, 5/29, May 29th, 2020. This is what we still got to experience, but yet you want us to feel better. You want us to look past things. Well, look, you've got to change your mindset. And that's really what the first video was all about, changing your mindset. But I ain't gonna go on no rant too long. That was just me sharing my Costco's experience about accidental racism. So ask yourself, Lilly White, are you an accidental racist? Do you have more than 5 black friends that you see? Have you been to their homes? Have you inquired about their lifestyle? Have you asked them what challenges that they're facing right now? Have you asked them what challenges have they overcame lately? I'm saying all this to say this so you can get a clue. Or so if not a clue, you can have a question to ask to a local black person or a local black friend that you think are your friend. They just might say, yeah, I got a white friend. Or whatever the case may be. And I'm not saying to say it's fake white folks out there, or it's fake black folks out there that have white friends, or it's fake white folks out there that have black friends. I'm just saying truly examine your friends. And that goes for everyone. Black on black, black and white, black and brown, white and yellow, black and yellow, red and yellow, whatever the case may be, whatever race you may be. Inquire about your friends so that you can really understand what's going on with them. And maybe if we have a little bit more understanding about what we as black people are really going through from our fellow Americans, I don't even want to get into that argument. Yeah. Understand it. It's just like a relationship. And this is a relationship that we're going through right now. This is an abusive relationship. A relationship between white folks and black folks. More importantly, police officers. This relationship is jacked up. It's an abusive relationship. We need some communication. We need some understanding. We need some respect. But more importantly, how can you give what you do not have? We need love right now. And as black people, we don't have enough love either. But I know somebody might be saying, what are you talking about? Love for them killing us? Love for them shooting us? I'm talking about well before that black person made it out the house. I'm talking about the love in the family. I'm talking about the love from the father to his wife and the mother to the children. The love for that family, for their children. The love that that family has in their community. The love that the community has for that family. I'm talking about that love. And that's real life. That's real life for you. Love is for everyone. And if you haven't first accomplished that love, how can you give something that you do not have? If you're trying to give somebody a sack of oranges and you don't have a sack of oranges to give, you have to first go to the store and go buy some oranges. You first have to attain that sack of oranges before you can give a single orange away. Same thing for love. In the black community, we need more love. Loving on ourselves, loving on our women, loving on our children, loving on our families. And then once we love each other enough, then we can collectively come together and take our issues to whoever it may be. Local congressman, local city official, local judge, local sheriff. When we come together under love, then we can collectively take our problems and our issues and make our demands. And if our demands aren't made, if we don't have that collective group of love within us, when we make our demands, then that's when we look to put that person out of commission. And that's all I got to say right now, man. That's just my Costco's experience. I'll let you go.